Hey guys, David here. Now today we're going to talk about actual list building. We were talking about actual ways to get traffic to a site. Now we're going to talk about what to do or how to get money from the person once they get on your site, and that's the main goal. A lot of people can change different things up and say that they want to help people. Well, you can only help people when they're in your business, and you can teach them how to make money the way you do. As far as all the other stuff, I don't really get into that, and I'm not a real I don't really know the word for it, but I'm not a real rah-rah person. I'm more nuts and bolts. I'm more analytical. I don't get into the whole I want to, feed the world and stuff like that. I want to make money online. There's nothing wrong with making money. I'm a big proponent of making money, so that's how I see it. That's just how I do it. I'm about making money. That's really what my purpose is for being online. If not, I'd be on, PlayStation or working out all day. That's pretty much it. So we're going to talk about capture pages first. A capture page is just a way to get your lead, information about a lead or a prospect. Someone who's interested about your business gives you their information to get back with them or follow up with them, and you want to do a follow-up series with them, and I'll go over that a little bit later. Now, there are a bunch of different ways to make capture pages. You can make them HTML with a static site, and those are okay if you're not going to change it a bunch. Like if you have one product or one service that you know you're going to market and you're going to drive traffic to, a static site is a good idea. That's with HTML or JavaScript or however you want to write it up. Another thing you can do is you can go over and get a WordPress site and host it somewhere. Do not do a standard WordPress hosted site, because WordPress doesn't allow affiliate links. You can Google that, but they don't allow affiliate links. So don't go that way and post up a bunch of affiliate links and then drive a bunch of traffic to that site, because it can get shut down. So go get a WordPress blog, install it on a server, get your own domain name, and run it that way. So now that we have that out of the way, now that you have your site up, you want to build a capture page. There are various different ways to do it. Like I said, with both of those sites, both of those sites have their own intricacies, but let's just go over what kind of capture pages actually convert and what kind don't. So if you look at all this is just Google. I Google capture pages. If you look at all of these capture pages, you'll see some themes and you'll see some things that are, kind of out of place. Now, the point of a capture page is just to get the lead, like I said. It's not to sell them on your business. It's just to create enough curiosity that the person wants to go to the next side. It's not to sell them on your business. So don't try to sell them on your business on the capture page. A real popular thing, I'll click on this one, a real popular thing right now is to actually put a video in the capture page. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But a couple things to think about. If you put a video up here and the person doesn't like the way you talk, they're not going to go to the next page, which means you don't get the lead. Which means you don't even, you don't get your foot in the door. Yes, they came to your site, but they don't do anything when they get to your site. So I tend to stay away from actual videos in the front. A lot of people like them. A lot of people, they set these up on YouTube and they make them autoplay, and they come to the site and they start talking, and that's okay if that's what you want to do. I found that these pages don't convert as high as when there is no talking, right? I've tested both of them. I find that these pages convert a lot less. Now, if you're running PPV traffic or CPV, cost per view, like I talked about in the other video, a lot of the actual places will let you run video, and if you're running traffic that way, then that's a good thing, because like I said, your video is going to pop up in another window because of adware, and then it's going to start playing. So the person has to actually go to your window. So it guarantees looks at your site. It guarantees eyeballs. That's one way to do it. If you're running that type of traffic, I can see why you would want a video. But if you're not running CPV traffic, that is not, I just don't like it. This guy has a bunch of stuff. Here's a simple headline for your capture page. You can also add pre-headlines and copies for your capture page. This guy's actually just talking about building capture pages. So I don't like this. I don't like a lot of writing. I just want to create enough curiosity to get them to the next page. That's it. I just want them to put in their email or whatever information I'm asking for. And speaking of that, we'll go over what information you need to ask for. Email and maybe name. That's it. That is enough to actually start marketing to somebody and actually start, building a rapport with them. Get them to know, like, and trust you. You can do all that with an email. You'll get these right here. First name, last name, phone number, email. You got to think about this like dating. On the first date, you don't talk about certain things, right? On the first date, you don't talk about religion generally. You don't talk about past relationships. You don't talk about certain things that may be taboo on the first encounter of meeting someone. Well, these people are just now coming to your site, so these people are just now meeting you. So you're asking them for their name, their first name, their last name, their actual telephone number, their email. Now, nowhere on here does it say, are you a telemarketer, right? It doesn't say that they won't receive phone calls at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't say anything like that. So a lot of times when people are asking for that information, they're not going to give it to you. So what I have found is the more information you ask for, just like the more information you give in the front end, the least likely you're going to get the lead, right? And if you do get the lead, if a person does come to this site and they're actually, have been marketing for more than a day or have been exposed to different biz ops or, income opportunities or however you want to call it, they're just going to give you fake stuff, right? They're going to give you a fake name. If they want to give you their name, they'll give it to you. But the phone number, and sometimes they ask for even addresses, they're going to give you fake stuff. That's just how it is. They're going to give you fake information, and that's where you are, right? So you're not going to be able to call them anyway, right? So why would you ask for it in the front end? I just urge you guys not to do that. Just ask for a name and an email tops. Personally, I just ask for emails. So the least amount of information, that's fine with me. I don't really need your name to market to you, right? I don't need that. I can go off of your email. A lot of times inside of emails, especially with Google, with everything being so linked, people who are in Google or have Google emails are usually going to be Google Plus subscribers, right? So if you're a Google Plus or you're in Gmail, chances are when you go in the email, you'll see on the right-hand side the actual name and stuff pops up. Sometimes a picture pops up. So I don't really need your name and stuff in the beginning because chances are you have a Google email and I'm going to be able to find your name and all that stuff if I need it. And honestly, I don't need to market to you to know your first name. And phone numbers, personally, I like making money online, but I'm not a telemarketer. So I like making money online, but I'm not a telemarketer. I don't want to call you unless you're buying stuff from me, right? I'm not here to try to get you to upgrade your actual wireless provider or, some type of, I'm not trying to sell you an actual home phone. I'm not Vonage or anything like that. So I don't get into that. I'm not going to call you, so I don't ask for your phone number. And when you sign up into my business, I'll get your phone number anyway. So I don't need your phone number in the beginning. I don't know you. I don't really need to. You haven't done anything to me. So people are actually extending themselves too far. They're saying, well, I know that you have a phone number, so I need your phone number. That person, you don't know if you want to talk to them. You have no idea that person, right? They haven't done anything to prove themselves worthy, right? And by worthy, I mean they haven't bought anything from you. So you don't know if you want to talk to them. What are you going to talk to them about? Trying to sell them on a product, right? When's the last time you called eBay to buy something, right? When's the last time you called Amazon and, checked on a product from a seller before you actually bought for them, right? Do you ask for their number? When's the last time you went to a store online and you actually called and made sure everything was okay before you bought it? People see stuff, they buy it all the time. The internet is no different if you're selling microwaves on Walmart's website or whether you're selling internet businesses on your website. You don't have to call people. So that's kind of my rant on calling people, and just don't do it. It's a waste of time. So that's that. So now you have a a HTML site or a WordPress site, you know that all you're trying to do is get your email or get an email from them, and you're just trying to give them enough information to actually put in their email and go to the next page. You want to make sure that it's congruent with your traffic. So if you're placing ads saying free video reveals, 7 steps to, 3 steps to, the number one reason why, you want that on your capture page. You want congruency. So you want your capture page to run exactly like your text or your ads, so that when someone says, 3 tips for burning belly fat, and they click on it and they go to your capture page, it's not how to make $1 million selling wiffle ball bats. You don't want that. You want exactly congruency, or exact congruency. You want how to burn belly fat 3 simple ways. They click on the link, how to burn belly fat 3 simple ways, email here, or however you lay that out, but basically that's it. And then you take them to the either sales video, the website, however you're running your site, and that's it, right? That's it. That's it. So next, you're going to actually need to follow up with those people, and I use Aweber. There's an actual link below if you don't have Aweber, but that's what I use. Aweber is actually a way to follow up, and what you're doing is you're creating an email series, and you're writing some copy. You're going to send them some videos of you, or you're going to send them some messages, or you're going to send them some pictures. You're going to send them something on a regular basis. Excuse me. How long you do that for is up to you. How often you do that is up to you. I will say that personally, I use a turn and burn method, is what I pretty much call it. I send 2 emails, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and then I broadcast once in a while. Now, some of you guys out there who are marketers, you'll say, hey, well, why are you sending so much stuff? Why are you talking to them so often? Well, the thing is, if you're going to buy from me, you're going to buy from me, right? If you're not going to buy from me, you're not going to buy from me, and I want you off my list. I don't need an ego boost with 1 million people on my list, and I don't need to have a huge list to make a lot of money. That's something a lot of people who actually don't make money online will tell you. You need a huge list. You actually don't need a huge list. If you have 1,000 people that buy a $47 product, how much money is that? And if it's a rebill, how much money are you making? just think about that. You don't need 1 million people buying, a $2 product. It's not a way to do it. That's not how you do it. So Aweber, you're actually going to set up your broadcasts that you're going to send out once in a while, and then you're going to set up your follow-up series that everyone gets. I recommend at least 1 or 2 times a day. You want to have people looking forward to your actual messages, and you want to keep track on your stats of people actually opening your messages, and all of that you can do with Aweber. So like I said, there's a link below. If you don't have Aweber, just go ahead and pick it up. I think it's $1 for the first month, and then after that it goes based on your leads, how many you actually have on your list. So that's just, lead generation times 2, or actual how to get people on your list and what to do with them. I know that this video is going to help some people out there. I know it. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, comments, go ahead and place them below. Like and subscribe. And like I was saying before, like if you have any questions or anything, just go ahead and put those below. And if you want me to make a video about something, or you have some questions about something that you want me to make a video about, I can probably go ahead and do that. So I hope that helped you guys out there. I know it helps some people out there. I wish there would have been a video like this when I first started marketing. So that's all for today. We'll see you in the next video.